Hello, this is David Adams from OSNews, and this is the Litl Webbook. I wanted to demonstrate it on video a little bit so that you can see how it works. When you turn the Litl on, it doesn't come up with a normal desktop screen. It displays you this collection of what they call cards. Some of the cards are basically miniature applications that are built by Litl. For example, the weather card, the clock card, and then others are web cards, which are basically just bookmarks to websites. So here's OSNews displayed on the Litl. The Litl is basically Linux based. Presumably this web browser is Firefox based. But the neat thing about the Litl is its convertible form factor. So here it is in laptop form, but you flip it over to this kind of easel or desktop form, and it actually changes the display of the card. In this case, for a web card, it brings up the RSS feed, the content. So you can leave this thing on your desktop and you'd get a news ticker of the OS News headlines. I'm sure everybody would want one of these. Similarly, the other cards kind of work in a similar fashion. I can go to the Flickr card, and it'll show me. I don't really have a lot of stuff on my Flickr account, but it's again going to show me a slideshow of the photos in my Flickr stream. There's a little, kind of an interesting little optional accessory to the Litl, which is this remote control. It's very kind of basic, minimal in functionality. It has a little wheel which mirrors the functionality of this wheel on the top, and an action button, and then volume and mute buttons. One thing I find a little annoying with the Litl is that I can't use this remote or this to scroll through or stop the photos on the slideshow. If I hit the scroll wheel, what it does is it lets me flip through the different cards. So here's the weather card, showing me that we're getting some light snow, which is actually true. A clock, alarm clock. Now the Facebook one is pretty cool. I'm going to need to, I guess I'm not logged into Facebook, so I will go and do that. Media wall is just photos that you have saved within the Litl's system. So let's check out a couple more things here. So I went ahead and pulled up Hulu during the cut, because I didn't want you guys to have to watch the Cadillac commercial. So, when I first saw the Litl's form factor with this kind of display, tabletop display, I thought, well, this is the perfect thing for watching online video. So one of the first things I did was pulled up Hulu. Unfortunately, it wasn't running very smoothly, although Litl did a software update during the time that I was evaluating the product, and it looks like the Hulu performance is significantly better. Let's turn it over and see what happens. Looks like no, I gotta full screen it first. It was just giving me the Hulu RSS feed. Full screen it. Turn it over, and there we go, and let's put the, now as you can see, the video quality is really pretty good. I got some skipping, but I think that was due to my network performance. So there's the Litl performance, or the video performance on Hulu. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting, they've really made a commitment to making the I guess, a commitment to kind of foolproofness and ease of use. You push this little button, the one that says Litl on it, in order to switch between the different cards. And I don't know if you noticed this, but where the caps lock key is supposed to be, they have repositioned and put the escape key there, which I think is genius. Having been on the receiving end of emails written with the caps lock key, it's just, not something to be put into the hands of civilians. I do find the cursors to be a little awkward, but looks nice. The Facebook, the little Facebook card was one of the fun ones. It shows you your Facebook feed with your friends in little, horrible, disjointed little zombie stick figures. It's kind of fun. I think, flip it over, what happens? It shows them to you one at a time. There's my sister-in-law. And, that about sums it up for the Litl. Maybe I can pull this up where this shows you kind of some of the social networking features within the Litl, which I think is a little bit, let's say, wishful thinking. That you would ever have that many friends that owned these things that you could start, linking them together. But hey, more power to them. You can go out and find friends that are also using the Litl. And that about sums it up. This is the Litl Webbook. Thanks.